Well, hi there, everybody. Good morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Monday morning. We're starting off pretty sunny. We're already starting to see some upper level clouds building in over western Nebraska, though these will continue to thicken up as the day goes on, so becoming partly cloudy and even mostly cloudy in here later on today. Winds will start to turn, right now they're kind of northerly in many areas. They'll start to turn more southeasterly later today. And while we are going to be noticeably cooler today behind a cold front, not exactly cold. Most of us are still going to be, we're pretty much going to be at or above average still today, even though it's a dramatic drop, especially for those out west that got into the 80s yesterday. It's going to be about 20 to 25 degrees cooler today. Tonight, keeping some of those clouds around this evening, so kind of partly to mostly cloudy skies, and then later in the night, skies clear up as a warm front will push through. We're back to more of a southerly wind tomorrow morning, but this west wind right here is key. West winds help temperatures soar. And watch how the winds will turn as we get through the day tomorrow. More and more of us getting to a westerly wind. Right there. Even the southwest winds are going to help temperatures surge tomorrow. But we do have a cold front right there. Northerly winds are going to come in behind that cold front as that dives south. So that's going to cool us back tomorrow. After a big jump in temperatures tomorrow night and a Wednesday, we cool back down quite a bit with a little bit of a breezy northerly wind out there behind that cold front here as we get into your Wednesday morning. A couple of clouds, no precipitation expected. High temperatures today, upper 50s, low to mid 60s, still at or above average. Most of us, our average high is about 55 to 60, right in there. So we're going to be mostly above that today. Maybe western areas close to average, right in here around Hyannis at 57, 58 in Arthur. We're going to go with 60 in Ainsworth and Bassett, 61 Taylor, as well as in Burwell and in Ord. Again, it's these western and northwestern areas with the thickest clouds later today. Upper 50s around Grant and Hayes Center, 61 Elwood, 64 Elma, 62 degrees in Minden, and 62 as well in Loop City. More sunshine as you go to the east as the clouds take longer to get there. We're looking at temperatures topping out low to mid 60s here. 65 Marysville, Kansas, 64 in Belleville, Kansas, 63 Geneva, Aurora, St. Paul, 65 Wahoo, 64 degrees in Lincoln. How about 63 in Pender? 63 as well in Norfolk, 62 Albion, 60 in Bartlett. We'll go 60 degrees in O'Neill. Some increasing clouds in here later on today. So there's a look at today's forecast. Let's look at tonight as we drop back into the 30s and lower 40s. Your warmer temperatures in the low 40s in eastern Nebraska to start things off. Then as we jump into tomorrow, look at the jump in temperatures. 70s and even some lower 80s return, the big jump in temperatures. But again, already to the north behind our banner, underneath our banner there, you see the cooler colors, the green. That's the cooler air to come as we get into your Wednesday. Tomorrow, very warm, dry air out west and somewhat of a breeze. West wind will lead to a high fire threat. So a fire weather watch will be in place here. Sheridan, Garden, Dual County, Western Cherry. Gotta get my counties right here. Grant County, Arthur County, Keith, Perkins, Chase County, Hayes County, and Southwest Lincoln County, all under that. And that starts at 11 o'clock Mountain Time. That's 12 o'clock noon Central Time. Continues till 5 o'clock Mountain Time or 6 p.m. Central Time there for these areas that are in Central Time zone there. Tomorrow night into Wednesday morning, we're looking at 30s and 40s for lows, some 20s out west. Wednesday, a cooler day, mid to upper 50s, low to mid 60s. Wednesday night, mostly 30s and 40s, so again, we're not getting super cold at night. And then back to the 60s on Thursday before maybe cooling off slightly towards Friday here. Let's look at that long-range forecast. Again, big roller coaster ride these next few days. We end the work week on a decent note, but then chill comes, or at least a cooler weather comes with a strong cold front on Saturday. Brings a lot of wind with it more than anything. We'll see if there's any moisture right now. I am not including any. We'll watch northern areas for the best chance of that. Cooler yet on Sunday and Monday of next week before temperatures start to come back up a little bit by Tuesday and Wednesday there. Looking at the long range for North Platte. Again, very similar to the Tri-Cities area. Temperatures, the numbers a little different, but you can see the overall pattern of a big jump tomorrow, back down Wednesday, still a mild Thursday and even Friday, and then windy and cooler Saturday with the cold front coming through. Sunday cooler yet, and then temperatures start to warm back up after Monday. They'll be back up into the 60s by Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. So I think next week's still shaping up to be pretty warm. In fact, the Climate Prediction Center is likely having us above average all the way through next week still. Tries to sneak in some moisture, maybe near average precipitation. I'm still kind of iffy on that right now. I don't see anything in the long term next week. We'll see. In fact, as we look at that long term here, there isn't much in store. We'll keep an eye on Saturday, especially up north, with that cold front right there coming through. A little bit of light rain, maybe some snow to our north here. But more than anything, you just get a lot of wind behind that front right there. After that, I'm iffy on Sunday. We'll see about that right there. But nothing major coming right now. Now, the GFS is different, though. Let's take a look at the GFS. Not a lot until, again, I'm going to fast forward kind of to Saturday here. Right here, it does try to bring some precipitation in on Saturday, especially northern areas with the cold front and stronger winds behind that front. I'm iffy on it right now. Obviously, the European was only showing Sunday, but so I haven't included moisture for either day yet. But as of right now, it looks like just more cool and wind than anything, but we'll keep an eye on that as the days go on and see if maybe the weather forecast changes a little bit as we get towards that time frame. Well, with that, I do have to get running here, so I want to thank you everybody for watching on this Monday morning. I hope you enjoy this first full week of November. Doesn't look too bad out there. I'll be back with you on Tuesday with all the latest. Take care, and God bless. Bye.